Yes, okay, Liverpool versus Bournemouth. We're going to just take quick predictions. Julie, I'm going to start with you. How do you think this game is going to go for Liverpool?
3-1 to Liverpool.
3-1 to Liverpool. Hazard?
3-2.
Yes.
3 to Liverpool 3, Bournemouth 2.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be high scoring for sure because of Liverpool's defensive issues. Now, McCarthy in midfield, the fact that Tewali Gravenberch. So I think I'm going to go for a 4-2.
Everybody welcome. Everybody to the fan page.
This episode is very special because the Premier League is very much back. We are very, very excited because the Premier League is back. Chiboko kakati abamanyi babagambi ntino bw'oba ku kizimbe ekiwanvu koma ku level 1 teweeyongerayo waggulu teweeyongerayo kubaga pressure egenda kubeera nyingi nnyo liga aye mwakimanyira
so kati mmwe abamanyira kansirike
Isabella in Chiwatule. That is why we're going to be having our very first watch party as the fan bench as we watch Manchester United host Arsenal at the Old Trafford. Manji abaseno bawaka bagana tuchitwala kwa tugenda kubakuba. It has been a long time since we lost a game at Old Trafford, to be very honest. It is the opening weekend.
You just said it's been a long time since United last beat us, not a long time since we last lost at Old Trafford.
Yes.
Come on. Tweyongeleyo.
Yes. Anyway, Isabella tugenda kera nnyo sawa mwenda twaga tubeerewo because we have to watch that game of Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. Aba Chelsea, I was watching somewhere balaga. Chelsea fans are the most optimistic coming into this season with 98%. Can you imagine?
Anti-league yaffe kyomutamanyi.
Eyo optimism Eberechi Eze yagenda okutuyamba okuwakkakkanya amamba. Ismaila Sarr, Jane Philip Mateta yagenda okubikola wali. So we're going to first be around at 4 as we watch Chelsea vs Crystal Palace as we wait for the big one at 7:30 as Manchester United take on Arsenal. Bannange Julie. Lero sibakubye okunywa.
I can risk it. I can buy you this.
Kyogere nti mani.
Man is not facing anything. It is rare. Defense
I can't start explaining the Arsenal team. What I want you to say is you be bold and say that mugena kuba.
There is no way Arsenal is beating Manchester United on the 17th of August.
Tujabiteeka mu nsawo. Liverpool are going against Bournemouth.
Liverpool tonight against Bournemouth. Mohamed Salah in the history of the Premier League. In the history of the Premier League, he has scored the most opening day goals. That is 9. If he scores tonight, he is going to push that tally to 10. And he's going to score.
It's
going to be very impressive. Okumpira gwa Salah gwe nalaba ogwa Community Shield. Tiddenamu.
Kiwulamu.
Kyabuzeemu.
Wabula Bournemouth naye omutindo gwafudde.
Because the last defender kubadde bakwatiddeko akasuwa kaabwe Zabanyi, PSG emaze nemutwala in a deal worth 77 million.
They've never won at Anfield. The best they ever did was avoiding a defeat. I think it was.
It's very difficult to win at Anfield, so it's one thing Jota Swalimesa team, but also the fact that Ariola's men beina last season loses, especially that defense because. Hussein, Zabanyi, Batuze, and lastly, one of there is a very good guy forward. Why is it called Otara? But Brentford ate. Ugamba team almost esigaza Kluivert, esigaza Semenyo.
Evan Nelson.
That is injured.
And he's injured.
Liverpool again for Bournemouth. Probably those are 3 points to Liverpool.
Hey. We're not going to have any shockers on opening weekend.
Liverpool is taking it out, but Liverpool is scooping 3 points tonight.
Yes.
She's going to debate because can you say what man there? Was there
But you're forgetting. But Julie, you're forgetting the fact that okay, players wabatwala, but you can't also undermine the manager. Ariola specifically. Daba Chiaja nakola the first season he comes into nebaba kubaka unaye agenda ateleza team. So I trust him to develop other players who can get out chagalo kusamba.
I think
much 5 meetings Bournemouth has lost to Liverpool.
Auntie, that is understandable, but remember,
current Bournemouth is better than the previous Bournemouth.
Liverpool mpira gwe yasama Crystal Palace ne AC Milan gwe yamukwata ennya. Liverpool mwango okwata offside n'omukozesa ensobi. However,
Not tonight.
Bournemouth alina batakaza batali babi. Batakaza Bournemouth basinga batakaza ba Man U.
We are talking about Liverpool and
Bournemouth.
He's so obsessed. Let's talk about
Limukunyonyola. Oba ina Semenyo. Oina Kluivert. Oina Evan Nelson
as their number 9.
Ompira gusobola okola yutta.
He's likely not to be on the lineup tonight.
Kati chemanyi Bournemouth are likely to score. Bajja tebamu goals. Wanga Liverpool enako zino defense ekola bino. Naye nga what is very oluzungu oluganda.
What is very what?
It's single okubeera obvious is that Liverpool are going to win this one easily. Pira gusobola kugwa 3-1 oba 4-1 kisoboka because alina batakaza ate bonna bayala. Florian Wirtz yakajja mu liga yagala kakasa. Alese kitike oina one man Salah big over kuwana nti opening date okulama akubenako zino naye empewo ze Egypt kyamutambulirako. So nze nsubira asobola okujja kabonero mangu wadde talina Gravenberch naye nga win yiye.
They'll pass the midfield.
Okay, so Liverpool, of course, we expect that it's the Premier League champions. Octandika season, they're supposed to come into high gear. That they want to retain the title, and so much from Arne Slot. Liverpool's midfield today, Ngateina Ryan Gravenberch in the midfield, and that was the best midfielder in the league. I know it caused a lot of controversies among, but to be honest, Ryan Gravenberch was very crucial in Liverpool's title-winning season. So Talimo, because I think he's suspended for the game, he had a red card at the end of the season. So Talimo, and what we saw against Crystal Palace, Temwali Ryan Gravenberch, Temwali Alexis McAllister, because I think it was fitness or something like that. So today's midfield, we expect that Florian Wirtz atandika as a number 10, Shosbo or McAllister. But there is maybe Curtis Jones. I don't know whether Curtis Jones will come in before Shosbo and Alexis McAllister.
But I think is bagenda kukanika Alexis McAllister mu defensive midfield. Baleke Sobo atambule ne Florian Wirtz maso. That's what I think. Bana kati okuteka Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones mulungi naye si mulungi mu komawo.
Do you think Liverpool are going to go 6-2-8 or they're most likely to do a pivot? Because I think if you have McAllister and you have a player like Curtis Jones or Shosbo, whatever, it's better you put them in a pivot rather than, because McAllister, he's very good, but he's not someone you can be dependable that Katuleyo as a number 6 alone. That we're yet to see that, but against Crystal Palace, he went like a pivot. A pivot. Florian Wirtz behind the striker.
It will depend on how Bournemouth will approach the game. When I was kuzanya low block, aja pivot mfucho kuwera mu defensive.
But I don't think Ariola as a manager is a guy who can go a low block. Looks like he wants to have some bit of control.
Fact that defense tenawa kunywera hizo kutyo kugenda maso. But I think what munze mundaba yange Ansota yagala new attack. Nada hizo transitions.
He's also a bit different.
Yeah, hizo transitions zagala new. Sesu mpozi. Sobo slide ne omuteka mu number mu pivot ya central midfield McAllister. Era jamaliriza ali wa
agenze.
Because
I think there is going to be a problem, really, watch call the way, like you have said it, that McAllister tuleyo yeka. Does he have the agility? I know, like that mobility or kusigalanga baliwe batambula, because now Bournemouth, you're looking at a Bournemouth team that is also, their forwards are very good up front. When they break, they're going to break with pace. You need your 6 to sit in. Then those are wagenda kujobuzibwa bakola bwatyo. But never take out in some sort of pivot. Maybe McAllister and a guy like Curtis Jones, abayina that bit of defense, some defensive attributes compared to Shosbo, Mutadeo to Shosbo, Florian Wirtz babereo babiri. There will be a problem in midfield there for Liverpool.
That game is going to transition in the first 15 minutes. But because now they don't have German match. So kati yegena kubanga trying. How can we fit without him, without a defensive midfielder? So in that, actually, I think after 15 minutes of that game, is when things are going to change. Or Makalista solo kwefuga, over he's going to go with those against the mass, over he can sit back and but game when.
Nuke oziwola ate Ancelotti why nanti yeta ba fullbacks beta ba inverting.
And katola ba ani slot.
Abavuga kalamba.
But you know, get that straight. Yeah. Exactly, I remember with Ngamba because now I'm looking at because Semenyo plays left wing for Bournemouth. Who plays there right wing? Anyway, because I look coming to that issue of defense because we are the midfield yote wali go that whatever of defense. Crystal Palace twala banyonti Kakes and Frepong. They do that whole thing. Bagenda, bakulizayo. So that means if you get fast wingers are very strong with pace and dribbles, Liverpool is going to find a problem defending the wide men for these teams, especially. But if you're going to go against Semenyo, it's something they should look at.
Van Dijk again, gugenamu bonya. I think guno mpira ogulaba. Kyembadde nkugamba nti abantu balowooza mwangu nnyo for Liverpool, but mu ntandikwa kugenda muzibuwalira. Actually, first half eyinza obutabamu goals sukka 2. Because now, when olaba oyo Semenyo, ng'ate already okitegedde, you can Semenyo bring off with pace, adduka. His first is very direct.
And he's coming at Jeremy Frimpong, who has already gone.
Already nga yagenze dda maaso. Kati awo nno wagenda bbaawo ensasani. I think wekiddira ku kikyo nti ba midfielders abasatu kugendako omuyegatte ku attack ababiri basigale.
Ababiri balina okusigala. They have to step
in.
Yes, okay, Liverpool versus Bournemouth. We're going to just take quick predictions. Julie, I'm going to start with you. How do you think this game is going to go for Liverpool?
3-1 to Liverpool.
3-1 to Liverpool. Hazard?
3-2.
Yes.
3 to Liverpool 3, Bournemouth 2.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be high scoring for sure because of Liverpool's defensive issues. Now, McCarthy in midfield, the fact that Tewari Gravenberch. So I think I'm going to go for a 4-2 for Liverpool. I think Mohamed Salah will get on the score sheet again tonight because he is a hungry. I don't know, I wanted to use another word, but he's very, very hungry. Kachalabanga, he's looking at 10.
Consolidating.
10.
Consolidating.
Scoring 10. So that is it for Liverpool versus Bournemouth tonight.